taking the body, Joseph wrapped it in clean linen and laid it in his new tomb that he had hewn in the rock. Then he rolled a huge stone across the entrance to the tomb and departed. Matthew 27:59 through 60. To the center of the rotunda is the edicule of the Holy Sepulchre. The tomb of Jesus, which was separated from the surrounding rocks by Constantine's architects, has through the centuries been the object of destructions, reconstructions, embellishments, and restorations. It is now contained in the edicule built by the Greek Orthodox following the 1808 fire, which replaced that of the Franciscans from the 16th century. The edicule, with its onion-shaped cupola, consists of a vestibule or passageway, the chapel of the angel, that leads to the narrow burial chamber where on the right is the rock-cut marble bench on which the body of Christ was laid. The edicule of the tomb, shared among the religious communities, once again has the layout of a tomb from the time of Jesus, formed by a passageway in which the body was anointed and wrapped in a linen cloth, and by a separate burial chamber. Behind the candlesticks of the different religious communities, the facade of the edicule appears framed by an architectural style characterized by twisted columns, carved ornaments, cornices, inscriptions, paintings, and oil lamps. The Latin community carries out Eucharistic celebrations inside the edicule each morning. On entering the tomb, they saw a young man sitting on the right side, clothed in a white robe, and they were utterly amazed. Mark 16:5. On entering the edicule, one finds oneself in the vestibule known as the Chapel of the Angel, in memory of the young man clothed in white robes who the women saw sitting in the tomb the morning following the Sabbath, and from whom they heard the announcement of the resurrection. The small room is decorated with white marble sculptural panels interspersed with columns and pillars. At its center is a pedestal containing a fragment of the rock that was used to seal the entrance to the tomb, a rock that had been conserved in its entirety until the church's destruction in 1009. The Crusader edicule had 3 entry doors into the antechamber that were subsequently closed off in the 16th century. The current arrangement of the burial antechamber thus represents a relatively new version of the edicule. Do not be amazed. You seek Jesus of Nazareth, the crucified. He has been raised. He is not here. Behold the place where they laid him. Mark 16:6. A low door made out of white marble, decorated with a bas-relief of the resurrection, partly worn away by the touch of pilgrims, leads to the small and simple room that on its right has the marble slab that covered the original rock bench on which the body of Jesus was laid. The walls are adorned with white marble panels and red marble pilasters. Above the marble slab are several paintings and bas-reliefs framed in silver depicting the triumph of the risen Christ coming out of the tomb. 43 votive lamps belonging to the different communities that guard the tomb are suspended from the open ceiling under the small dome.